Okay. I think I'm live. Can you hear me, George? I can't do that. Do it that way. That figures. Oh, that finally popped up. Okay, that's working. Put myself a light while I'm there. Hey, can you guys hear me? No, Shawnee, I got no idea. Somehow, StreamYard started me a thing yesterday. I don't understand how. I canceled it today, though. I just got done doing that. I finally found it somewhere. Yeah, it was scheduled for yesterday, and it was still scheduled for yesterday. I don't know. Well, I took my computer apart yesterday and blew all the dust out of it, and then I brought it out here and set it up. Somehow, in setting it up, I guess I don't know. But anyhow, hi everybody. Now Steve was supposed to go live and he didn't, and I called him and he didn't answer, so I guess I'll go live. Plus the live stream name. Yeah, this is all white behind me, and even though I've only got a dim light on back there, it's really bright. Uh, would you rather? Oh, let's see, where's that? Change this. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, there we go. Click on that one, Bill. That would help. Is that any better? Not quite so bright. No, I moved everything out to the living room, Johnny. I don't have air conditioning in my bedroom. I can't sleep with an air conditioner. And my computer kept messing up the last couple of days back here, so I brought it out here and it seems to be doing better, hopefully, hopefully. But the sun shines in my bedroom all day long. So it gets really hot back here. So anybody want to come up on panel? Get rid of that. Love to have some company. George, John, Shawnee, Thomas. You got up on somebody's panel the other day, Thomas. Yeah, I'm only going to leave that link up for a few seconds, guys. Oh, well, ain't that nice? My Amazon Fire Stick won't let me watch my own live stream. Ain't that a gas? Ain't that a gas? Okay. I'm gonna take that down, guys. Get back over to StreamYard. Hey, Thomas is here. Only Thomas, I need to see you, dude. I want to make sure it's not somebody that's not you, you know? They did me that way before. Yep, need to see your face there, Thomas. Just at least for a second. Don't know where your camera is, huh? Well, okay. I'm gonna hope this is really you, Thomas.
Who else would it be?
They did that to me before, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, it's me. I wouldn't snake you like that.
StreamYard only gives me skunk ape MYS. And if they spelled
Oh,
mysteries
we're
wrong,
good.
if they spelled mysteries wrong, they could get right up here and I wouldn't know. You know?
Right.
That's what they did before. They were spelling names just one letter off and trying to get up on my panel. And the stuff I seen in the basement when I wouldn't let them up, I'm glad I didn't let them up.
They don't want to be the skunk, man.
Yeah, well,
Life's good when you're the skunk, but
I guess there's been more Bigfoot activity up here lately. The one channel I follow that does a lot of Bigfoot stuff, they've got some kind of a thing scheduled for either August or October down at Salt Fork Lake, about 60 miles south of me.
that would be interesting.
Well, August would be okay, but man, it gets cold in Ohio in October. You don't want to be camping out there.
No, it'd be too hot in October. I mean August, especially here.
Well, uh, Salt Fork's all pretty well forested, and it tends to stay a lot cooler than other places.
It's still hot as crap here in November. So, hey Joanne.
Yep. Hi, Joanne. Yeah, Steve didn't go live, Joanne, and I called him and he didn't answer his phone, so I figure I'll go live. And I figured out StreamYard somehow set me up a thing yesterday. I don't know how it happened. I found it today and canceled it. Had a live scheduled for yesterday. Hey, Jonesy's here too. Hi, Jonesy. Yeah, so if anybody got a notice yesterday that I was going live, I don't know how that happened. But I'm not a computer expert, and you know. And yeah, I seen the one video recently Yuki made up for not parking at some of the other ones. The the fire can, the ammo can video. John, Yuki found something to bark at.
He should put a GoPro on her while she's out running around.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen dog cams before. It's a really cool view.
Yeah. Dog's eye view. That'd be cool.
Yeah. There's a guy that comes in here sometimes from Ireland, and he did that with his dog for one video, but the camera he's got was just too heavy and kept flopping around. But it was cool, when it was, staying on top of the dog's head. It was cool. Got
Right.
to see everything from about 18 inches off the ground. And the woods look completely different from down there. Yeah. Owen from Mike's a Hobby, his dog Archie was wearing a camera. Why not? Why not put cameras on monkeys and stuff? Not Letterman. Letterman put monkey cam up, a bunch of other cams. So why not, right? Dog cam. That would be cool. Firebox, huh? Firebox stove. Is that the name of the channel, John? And where did Thomas get to? Well, Joanne, like I said, I gave Steve a few minutes to go live. And boy, oh, what? Hey guys, I couldn't find my live on my Amazon Fire Stick until I went to the history, and it says I was watching it. I couldn't find it. What the heck? Come on. Oh man, that Fire Stick sucks. Let me come over here. Come on, computer. There we go. I'll check that out tomorrow, Steve or John. Almost called you Steve, John. I don't know where Thomas went. He just dropped. And hi, Ohio Valley. Prepping. Yeah, Arlene's probably had a long day of moderating, so. He was supposed to go live tonight, Jonesy. he called me today and he said he was going to do a live tomorrow. And then toward the end of the conversation, he said he'd do a live tonight after Peter, Old Man King Homestead, was over. And I called him and he didn't answer, so probably sleeping. George, if you're talking about skunk dropping, last night my computer shut down twice. I was on panel and it just went black screen the first time. The second time it did a blue screen and it said Windows had detected a problem and all that stuff. And then it worked fine after that. But I turned it around today so the air conditioner blows into the computer and it seems to be working rather well. And we haven't had enough rain to get any flooding, George. I think we got maybe a quarter of an inch of rain today. If we're lucky, maybe. We haven't had hardly any rain lately. A few times it's rained, though, it's dropped buckets down and, man, just an inch or two in just 15 or 20 minutes. And then quits raining. It doesn't rain for another 3 weeks. Yeah, the weather thing said that the Gulf Coast area is probably going to have a tropical storm here in the next couple of days. But who knows with the wacky weather patterns around. Well, you're in Arizona, George. It rains less there than it does in Southern California. Hi, Zardoz. This is a whole different setup in here now. I'm not used to anything. I keep losing stuff. Can't find my remotes. Hey, there's Thomas. He's back. Think Gulf of America. Okay. So you gonna come back up, Skunk, or want me to drop the link again? Yeah, they have a habit of doing that. One thing about Spectrum, it seems to be a pretty regular signal. But man, when it goes down, it takes them 3 freaking days to fix it. Okay, I'm gonna take that down, guys. I hope you got it. Thomas again.
What's up?
In the what? Book?
I said, what's up? Like at a Budweiser commercial from back in the day.
Yeah. No, your comment in the back. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was in the backstage area.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was BOC or BOO or what.
Yeah.
But book didn't make sense. So
Yeah.
it's been a long day.
That it has. I'm super sleepy. I took 2 melatonin pills probably about 45 minutes before you went live, so I'm getting kind of sleepy. But I know if I lay down, I'm not going to go to sleep.
Oh, that was fun. Wow.
What happened?
Oh, I don't remember which type of pot I had out on the tray last night.
Uh
Man, the end of this bowl's kicking my butt.
huh. uh,
Yeah, that's how I sleep.
good times.
Bowl or two, and I can go right to sleep. I wake up 7, 8 hours later. I don't remember anything. That's good.
That's a good kind of slumber there. No, knowing my luck, I'd have all kind of weird, creepy dreams.
Well, creepy, no, but weird, yeah. If I don't have pots of smoke for a couple of weeks, man, I can't sleep more than an hour before I wake up out of a dream that just makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. I had a dream the other night. I was one of the Beatles being chased by thousands of girls. That was some weird shit.
Watched too many Beatle movies as a kid, huh?
Not really. I've never been much of a Beatles or an Elvis fan.
That would have been my second choice. Watched too many Elvis movies. Yeah.
They did. They don't produce enough LSD for the Beatles music to make sense to me.
Well, a lot of their stuff was done just to be anti-establishment. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl. I mean, come on now.
And the Doors were too, but the Doors music makes perfect sense to me. But the Beatles just never did.
Yeah.
He's all right, Joanne. He's talking about him coming home in the next week or so. We'll see.
Yeah, I can fall asleep that way, Zardoz, but like I said, an hour later, then it takes me an hour to get back to sleep, and then an hour later, I'm back up.
That's me. I'll fall asleep and then 2 hours later I'm wide awake.
And so I wake up out of these dreams that just it leaves you wondering who you are, where you are, how you freaking got here. Oh yeah, okay. I mean, when you're a two-dimensional person with a bunch of other two-dimensional people standing up against a two-dimensional building that, when you go around the building, you can't see the other side, the end. You can only see the two sides. And yet there's some sidewalk there, and then there's a canal, and then there's a bridge over the canal, and then there's more two-dimensional buildings going down the street. You wake up thinking, what the hell?
Hell, I want some of what you're smoking.
That's when I'm not smoking. If I smoke, I don't have them dreams. It's been that way since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've had some of the weirdest dreams. Yeah, I just had one where I was at some friend's house, and for some reason we went out back and watched a nuclear bomb mushroom go off just over the horizon. And we all ran back in, and before we could get in the basement, everybody was puking up them shavings you get off of a metal lathe.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell was that about?
Yeah, no joke.
That was one of the times I didn't have any pot to smoke. What? No, man. What?
Yeah, I usually don't dream, but when I do, it's a doozy.
I've had one here a while back that just I can't get it out of my head. It was really weird and way too complicated to go into. Uh, it was. I woke up out of that dream wondering who I was and where I was. I opened my curtain and looked out into the dark for like, I don't know. I smoked 2 cigarettes trying to figure out who I was. Yeah.
Funniest dream I ever had. I was staying with a buddy of mine, and we were up till like 2 o'clock we were up till about 2 o'clock in the morning drinking coffee, and he drinks very strong coffee, and I'm not a coffee drinker. And I laid down, and his daughter got up to go get on the bus. Her bus came about 6:45 in the morning, and I guess I was just asleep enough to hear her, and I heard her bus come, and I got out of bed, walked to the front door, and my buddy said he woke up and saw me staring out the front door, sound asleep.
That's scary.
I was staring out the window of the door, sound asleep, standing up.
Yeah, I'm 68 too, Zardoz. Yes, we're entitled to be eccentric. We paid our dues, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, sleepwalking is very scary.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting there. He was afraid to touch me, so all he kept doing was saying my name over and over and over, and finally I snapped out of it.
Yep.
Snapped out of it and woke up wondering how I got there and what I was doing.
Yep. So you want to come up on panel, Slim? You've been on panel all day, though. Well, you've been on live streams all day. Wendy sleepwalks? That's a bummer. That's a scary thing. People get hurt sleepwalking.
Hell, I've snapped out of sleepwalking, and I'm standing at the refrigerator with the door wide open. One time I slept walking. I was standing on when I come to, I was standing on the back porch.
That's really scary. That means you went out the door.
Yep. And nobody heard me or saw me go out the door.
Okay, Slim. Slimmy and I have been talking old music. Man, there's an awful lot of bands from back then that I've never heard of.
Oh,
How can there be all these 60s, 70s, and 80s bands that I've never heard of?
well, in my opinion, the '80s music should never happen. So
Oh, there's some good stuff from the 80s.
not much. But then
Um,
again, I have the same opinion about the '60s too, though.
you're kind of anti-establishment.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the band Tonio? Tonio, Tonio,
No,
and the capital K.
I've heard Toto, but not Tomeo.
Tonio K.
No, I never heard of them.
Life in the Food Chain is an incredibly good album.
Mm,
It was voted top punk rock album the year it was released, and it's got some really good anti-establishment songs on it.
yeah, that's probably why I've never heard of them. I've never been into punk rock.
Well, that one and Stiv Bators and the Wanderers, Only Lovers Get Out Alive. They're both
I'm
really good. They're both considered punk rock, but is it? They're not really punk rock. They're not the Sid Vicious kind of stuff, you know.
hell,
Both of them.
I'm 50 years old and just now hearing about the Ramones.
Oh man, how could you have missed the Ramones?
I don't know.
2020, 24 hours. Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to be sedated.
I. But then again, in my defense, though, I know a lot of songs. I just had no idea who sung them.
You've never seen that movie then? Rock and Roll
No.
High School? Oh man, watch that sometime, Thomas.
What is it?
Rock and Roll High School.
Uh,
It's got the Ramones in it.
I'll have to check that out if I can find it.
Yeah, I haven't looked for it on YouTube. I don't know if it's here or not.
Yeah, I learned a lot about rock and roll history and a bunch of uh, bands and stuff from that dude on YouTube. What is it? Professor of Rock. Yeah. If you've ever seen his channel, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I've never seen that channel. There's a
It's
bunch of stuff on YouTube though.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, he's fighting a whole bunch of strikes right now because he got to where he'll play like 5 seconds of a song, and then the studios are striking him for playing 5 seconds of a song.
Which is illegal.
Yeah,
You're allowed 9 seconds.
right.
That they went through all that back when the, one of the first rap bands, they did a song "No Sleep Till Brooklyn" with the Led Zeppelin riff in it.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn. That would have been the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, the Beastie Boys
Yeah.
got sued over that, and it went through court and shit. And that's what they, was the thing was it was less than 9 seconds, so
Yep.
they weren't in copyright violation. takes 9 seconds worth of music to be able to copyright that.
Well, he apparently made a whole bunch of videos with a 5-second clip in it, and studios were striking him left and right. He said,
Yep. Needs a lawyer.
"Yeah,
And if you're not making money on it, it's just a YouTube thing, man.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's making money off of it. He just
Well, then,
not
you know,
not enough to have to deal with a hassle like that, though."
there we go.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Well, Steve was supposed to go live and he didn't. So I figured I'd go live.
There you go. Yeah.
But now I was headed for your live and it's like, oh man, it's gone already.
I'd already shut down. Dang. Yes. Yeah, it was kind of everybody died out. I was looking to see if you was coming up. Everybody was kind of out, and I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So I probably missed you probably about not much because I went on
Yeah.
about 2 hours. But then I went over and watched Axe and
I see you were on. I got up, got the phone, called Steve, left a message, come back, and you had shut down.
damn it. Yeah. I figured you'd come up. It's all good. We catch it Thirsty Thursday. Hey, Skunk Ape, is that Professor Rock? Is that the dude, white dude? It's kind of that he does like some like controversial song that you never heard of or shit like that. And it's I think
Yeah,
I've watched.
yeah. That's him. That's him, Adam Reeder.
Okay, yeah, I watched some. I like him. I've learned. I've learned a few little things from his. I ain't watched him here lately, but he's always one that forbidden song or that song you never knew that had this or whatever. And he'll usually do about like what a 20-minute or so video. Yeah, those are good.
That's him.
Okay,
I'll put a link in the chat
Okay, yeah.
for anybody that might be interested in watching.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
I'm subscribed to him. So yeah, I like him. And you learn some shit, little not everyday knowledge you would hear, obscure knowledge, or if that's the right word or whatever. Just
There's a song I gotta have you look up so you can play it some night to freak out Bobo and Paulie and them.
oh yeah, give it up.
There's a short little song. My buddy used to put it on his party tapes. You'd be sitting there jamming away on the party, and then all of a sudden this little 20-second song would come on, and it just freaked people out.
All right, yeah. Make sure I'll be on tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday.
I mentioned Alex Harvey to you.
Yeah.
It's on one of his albums. I'm not positive of the name of the song, but I think it's "Hey, You're Pissing on My Leg."
Oh wow.
It just yeah, it's a real trip. I've seen more than one person freak out at a party over that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely remind me if you're up tomorrow, we'd be fucking copyright Friday night, either one or just whenever. But yeah, remind me because I will forget.
I think I've got it on CD, but I'm not sure. And I don't know which album to come off on. And I don't think YouTube have it. I mean, they didn't,
Right. Oh.
like that Dr. Hook song that I mentioned.
Sylvia's mother.
No, this is Looking for Pussy.
That's the only Dr. Hook song I know was Sylvia's mother.
Oh really? I don't know many of them. That one. Shit.
Well, if you can find Looking for Pussy somewhere, you'll enjoy it, Thomas.
Let's see if I can now. But yeah, I finished up over there. Then I seen Butters was over there at was Axe and Nacho or something like that.
Yeah.
Taco Nacho. And Wendy was over there, and I just hung out in the chats over there for about 15, 20 minutes listening to them.
You say Wendy was there?
Yeah, Southern Grown, yeah.
Cool. I worry about her when I don't see her.
Yeah, she was real active to dropping, you know how she does modding and dropping links and stuff, you know.
Yep.
They somebody else, Timber something another came in there. I guess he seen my chat and he's like, Slim needs, let's get him to 5,000 subs. They got me a few subs, so I'm like 14 away now. But no, they were jamming. He had a decent little panel of people playing guitars and singing their own stuff. Shit was pretty cool.
Yeah, was Nacho there?
Yeah.
It was Nacho's his wife.
Nacho. Oh no, well I don't know. Dennis Taco. I don't know. I figured that.
Usually that's behind Axe.
So it was just him, Butters, and I don't know the other two cats that were on the thing, but
Yeah, it could be anybody.
yeah, I think he was taking kind of like open, like a
if you happen to see empirism, on there, you'll enjoy what he does. He's got some amazing equipment.
Oh, okay.
Old Emp, he fires this up and sets a tune, and then fires that up and sets some rhythm, and then fires that up and sets some bass and stuff, and then picks up his guitar and jams away. And he's got I don't know what you would call it. He's got this box that's about, I don't know what, 9 inches by 11 inches maybe. And it's got a screen on it, a touch screen. And as he touches it, it can make different noises. And it's sort of like I don't know, electric organ sounding noise.
Okay, his reason's probably shaped, but yeah, I ain't sure what that would be called exactly. I mean, I know a sound box. That sounds stupid. A sound box, fucking duh. But no, you know what I mean. But it's more to it than that. Hey, I found that song is on YouTube. Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show, Looking for Pussy.
Really?
15 years ago, yeah. This song is like a minute and something long.
Yeah, it's not very long.
All I typed in the search bar because I couldn't remember what you said. I put in pussy Dr. Hook and it came up right there looking for pussy. Yeah.
I have to play that for Bobo now.
The Medicine Show. Yeah, I'll put it. I got it up. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this and play some of it, so it'll be in my history.
You know, you could use that on one of your song trivia things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ask them what the name of this song is. Gee, I wonder.
Yeah.
You could really be a smart ass and use it as the intro to one of your live streams. That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, that would that too. Yes, sir. Right on, right on.
Man, those guys in that band are freaking nuts.
All right, guys. I'm about to fall asleep here. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming up on panel, Thomas.
Not a problem. Anytime.
All right,
We'll see you next time. Hope you get a good night's sleep.
Don't moon me again. What they got going on?
Her and Skunks had a thing going on for years. Before I met them.
Right. So how long well shit, I can't tell no more. They don't show the time no more. How long you been percolating? I can't see the timer. Oh no, there it is. 45 minutes. Let's see it.
45 minutes, yep.
Yeah, let's see it now. Yeah, I couldn't see it. And I see what you're talking about. This yeah, we got, which I knew that too, but I haven't really been on another panel in a while.
You got a late streak, don't you?
Yeah. And how the moth started flying to it as soon as I came on here. The damn moth started bouncing off the bitch.
Yep.
That's another
I
thing.
got dark theme here. I got my thing set on dark theme. So
Oh, wait. Well, shit, that won't work for you, though. Well, yeah, it will. Well, no, it won't. I just feel you could enlarge it, but then you can't see chats or nothing.
yeah.
I can't see chats no more. I can, and it goes dark. It goes back dark if I expand it. Well, you can't. You'll have to test it next time you're on mine, but you won't just be able to see the chats. It just puts it full screen, and it goes back dark. But you can't see the chats or nothing then. So that's because around us in the box is dark. Because your screen's dark. You know what I mean? Well, you see the same thing I see when you're watching me. The box that we're in is black, but everything else around it's freaking white.
Yeah, that gets hard on the eyes after a while.
Yeah. And like I said, if I go full screen with it, but then you can't see the comments and none of that shit no more. Plus, my shit's jumpy for some reason. What's up with that? But yeah, I get used to this. Maybe right. StreamYard told me you changed that.
Good night, George. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, George. Now I don't know how much that helps. Well, that helps a little bit. I can minimize my light. That just makes it kind of grayish looking. It does take a little bit. I don't know if you can do that. If you can take that, well, it don't, like I say right now, it don't matter to you because you're the one that's live. But next time you're on mine or something, because that did help by just dimming my light on the screen. It's not so evasive.
I've got no idea how to do that.
Oh, mine's, well, I don't know if it's is your keyboard. Mine's above the 2 and the 3. There's like a bright and a dim on the laptop. I don't know if it's the same on the desktop keyboard.
No, I don't think there's anything on this that would darken it or the light or on the keyboard. Now the monitor does have buttons, but I can't read what break they are.
I hear you.
Well, black on black,
Yeah, right on. I got you. Like I say, you really don't. It ain't so bad. But anyways, everything else looking good. It's audio. I can hear you just fine, so I assume you can hear me fine.
No echo or anything.
All right.
It's surround out here just like I was in the bedroom. Different surround, but still a surround,
Right. And you had any issues with? So you ain't been on that long, so you ain't had any issues with the heating, or?
Oh, I turned my computer around so that the open side is getting hit by the air conditioner.
There you go.
2 little fans to blow in there.
Yeah, always should.
Fans.
That should keep it plenty cool enough. Then
So far, so good.
Yeah, that should keep it good.
I got rid of that yellow couch cover.
Yeah.
Found probably a single sized bed cover sheet.
Right.
Not a sheet, but a blanket.
Right.
So, like a single size. Fit right on here. Cool.
There you go.
It's white though. Makes it easy to have a virtual background. But
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I've been fucking time to do some rearranging back there on my wall. I don't know. I wanted to put a shelf back there. One time I was going to put a shelf like under the flag behind me and have some different shit sitting on it, but I never got there.
background is pretty fucking bright.
Oh wow, yeah. Shit, where's my sunglasses?
I've only got a 15-watt fluorescent bulb over there. That's
Oh
the
wow.
only thing, you know, a bit bright.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. I didn't turn the light on behind me.
we'll change up. Get rid of the brick.
I forgot my damn light back here.
Get rid of the brick. Put the piano behind me.
This Bluetooth shit. Forgot to turn them lights on too. Or I'm forgetting them lights. Somebody, I don't know if you heard that sound, but them lights are hung up back there. It's got four little Bluetooth speakers in it. Like in different places along the strand.
Yeah.
And you hang them up, and I listen. It don't sound half bad. You can well, you don't do phones and shit. Who am I talking to? With fucking Bluetooth.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, though. You can Bluetooth your phone and like play music out of it. It'd be.
You lose a lot of info going through a Bluetooth system.
Yeah. But they're kind of meant up to do, which I brought them. I'm not never going to use the speakers, but I thought about maybe putting them back on my back porch or at my shed or just back porch. But I just want to sit out there just for a minute or two and just have some little, background noise going, music or whatever. But for now, they're hanging out. Like I said, I'll probably never use the speakers because I got plenty of other shit to play music on other than that. But nice little. Oh man, which that's all right. I got a buddy of mine, so I'm gonna help me out. A buddy with weed is a buddy indeed, but whatever. But yeah, man, shit, I fucked around, weren't paying attention. Got home today and got up. My boys like, yeah, I'm something. I told you I was pretty much out last night. He's like, man, he finally gets back with me. He said, man, I'm out of town till Sunday. It's like, fuck, oh fuck. And I don't fuck with nobody. I mean, it's not. I can't go out and just get it from the store, and I don't mess with nobody at all. I mean, I know where a lot of shit comes from, but I don't go personally anyway. You know what I mean? Shit, but I got a buddy of mine. I texted him later on. I said, man, I said, my boy's out. He ain't back in town this Sunday. He said, I ain't got a lot, but he said, I got a little something to get you through. I said, all right, I'll check you tomorrow after work. I scrounged up a little. I had a couple of things here and there. I kind of got all the dust I could find.
Clean out that grinder?
What's that?
Did you clean out that grinder?
Yeah, but it's got other than them. I didn't go to the Keith, but I got most of what I had in it, little shape wise, and got what off, off the screen real good, because there's a little bit of power. Oh, I'm piling some more shake right up in the corner right now. I might have another one hit here in a minute. Just off the damn shit that didn't go through the screen yet.
Anytime I get a grinder, the first thing I do is take that damn screen off. I don't want it in there. Why would I want to do that?
Oh, you said
that's the stuff they make hash out of.
Yeah, I said I got it. Keith.
I'd rather it be on the bud is to be in the bottom of the grinder.
I'm with you. Yeah, I didn't get a lot more in there. And then I don't, like I say, there's some of that Keith shit in there right now. I ain't fuck with that. I think I'd fuck with it, man. When I'm gonna put some ashes in my bowl and put some of that on top, because you can't just like smoke that shit. I mean, you can, but you kind of need to put it on top of something.
If you get enough of it, you can press it into a piece of hash.
Yeah, I see. Maybe a little ball. I don't think there's much in there.
Yeah, you could burn it.
But we had sprinkle it on top of some weed. give it a boost, but just straight up keef, you can't. That shit's gonna fucking. And then and once you light it, it keeps burning. It don't fucking it don't go out. It's,
Yeah.
keep hitting that shit, but
You almost have to mix it back in with some pot. So
Mhm.
it's,
Yeah.
I'd rather just smoke it right away. Or, straight up bud, just crushed up.
What is Zardo said? A friend. Well, yes, what I said. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. That is from Freewheeling Franklin. Ain't sure who that established furry freak. Ain't sure who those are. I've heard that saying forever
Fabulous
though.
Furry Freak Brothers. Oh Lord, I haven't heard that name in 40 years.
Really? I ain't heard, I've heard the Zodos, Zardos. I'm probably butchering your name there, Z man.
And no, you're not boring, Joanne.
Oh shit! No, I should. If the weed gets low, we'll just drink more. So don't. Yeah, we'll be all right, Joe, and we won't be. We'll be good to go.
Any little girl that can outshoot the best shot in the county, no,
All right.
you're not boring, Joanne. No.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, tell me about down that floor.
Yep.
Established Furry Freak Brothers. Damn, I don't know if I remember. I looked them fuckers up too.
I'd forgotten all about them. That was a long time ago. Indeed. Yep.
I should I didn't realize you got no sport a damn headband at night.
Problem is, them people that don't have weed, they sometimes don't make good friends, even though you gave them some weed.
Yeah, right. Yes, this is true.
Yeah, where are they all at today? For 9 years, I worked at Republic Steel. I had money. I was getting everybody high. Where are they today?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Good time friends. Well, good time friends. Around for the
Yep. Once I couldn't buy pizza and pot and beer, they seemed
yeah.
to disappear.
Only around down for the good time friends. Shit. Fucking.
Concert tickets and fishing trips and
Oh yeah. No, I feel. Oh, sorry about that. That's probably loud as shit.
I honestly believe if I could hit $1 billion lottery, I would give it almost all of it away. 10, 20 million, that's enough to keep me busy for another 20 to 30 years. I'm good to go. The rest I would give away just so I would know other people had a good day.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, then depends. Well, right people. That's what's a little hard. I thought of it too, in which I would probably right people. Then some people like
Well, could you
you might
imagine?
you might do them a disservice. It depends on how you know what I mean. Some people you'll just do them a disservice. They'll probably kill themselves. Or
Well, that's their problem. You know?
yeah, that's but but some people just they won't know what to do with it. So,
You need to like go into a live stream and say, "Hey guys, look at your Patreon accounts or your PayPal accounts." Or I just dropped each of you $5,000. Have a good day. Bye.
yeah.
I mean,
Then you're gonna have to you're gonna have to
an
move.
extra $5,000. Who couldn't use an extra $5,000?
Right.
Right?
Yeah, but then like you say, you're gonna have to relocate. You're gonna make sure because they're gonna be that 5. But yeah, it's like they'll be
It
coming
will
back
take
more.
me about a year to get rid of what I was going to get rid of. After that, hey, I don't care who knocks on my door, they ain't getting in.
Right, be fortified in. Uh,
Well, with that kind of money, you'd want to build your own house, right?
oh yeah, I'd definitely be. I would be. I would
Uh,
be.
Probably 100 or 200 acre
Yeah,
property.
that's what I was going to say. I'd be searching some acres. I'd want some acres. A couple hundred would be good enough. A stream and a pond would be ideal
Yeah.
for all shit like that. A lot woods, some open, mostly woods. Me personally, I'd rather more woods than open, but a little bit of both. More woods probably than open, but some open fields. Got enough money, might want to throw a horse or something out there at some point in time.
When was that, Joanne? The Peter North song. I've missed a bunch of Steve's lives because he's been going live in the morning and in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, because I don't. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've subbed to his last channel, but I never see. I never see when he's live. But I'm usually sleeping in the morning and working the afternoon, and then I'm on here.
Yeah.
Late night. I run the late night shift. Seems like you do a little bit too yourself.
I've always been a late night person.
Me too, man. It's weird. I don't know.
And when I worked at Republic, I worked myself into the position where my normal job, yeah, a couple of weeks, maybe a month in the wintertime, I'd have to work days. Arr. But then we'd switch to afternoons, and then come summertime, it was all midnight work. Man, on midnights, it was me and my two or three helpers, maybe two or three other people in the shop, one foreman that we used to work with and used to get high with.
Uh,
That was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Us to ask for 2 hours when we first got there, and then we'd fuck off for 4 hours. And then come back and us to ask for 2 more hours. When the bosses are getting there, they see us working, doing more per man hour than day turn, so
Yeah,
everybody left us alone.
yeah. What we used to when I was doing the construction, me and my buddy, we couldn't get the other people to fucking get on with because they were just like they want to. It's like, man, come on, let's fucking. They want to we're fucking dragging ass. You could get a goddamn let's fucking go, man. It's fucking like you say, we fucking get in there and knock a bunch of shit out quicker because he's used to sometimes seeing these fucking slack fucks don't need. So it's like we can like you saying, it's like fuck. See, now we got time. Oh yeah, we're good. Fuck off a little bit.
We'd
Go balls to the wall for a little bit,
like,
and then
sit
chill.
out back and play euchre or
Yeah. Sit there and
smoke
scuff
a couple of doobies, take an hour lunchtime.
Yeah, yep. Same shit. Loved it, man. With the days. So yeah. Even with the days.
In there and get back at it. Yep. Yeah, back then, being on midnights was great. We had grocery stores that were open 24/7. We had laundromats that were open 24/7.
Oh, okay. Right on.
So yeah, I'd do my laundry, 2 o'clock on a Saturday, and I'd be the only one in there. you know, I'd put my laundry in the wash and go out, sit in my car, and smoke a doobie and listen to some tunes. Go back in, throw them in the dryer. You
Yep.
can see them, right through the window going around.
Yeah, usually got yep. Them open glass windows
Go in
on.
the grocery store, and ain't nobody there but me and a couple of stockers and a cashier who's reading a romance novel.
Damn, no, we're talking way back. Yeah.
Well, she got nothing else to do.
Yeah. Right
She
on.
reads a romance novel until I get there, and I set myself on the counter. She puts her book down. It's the best time to shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you ask store employees where stuff's at, and they don't always know.
No.
But now you ask the night stalker, yeah, he knows where
Oh
everything
yeah.
in that store is at.
Yeah, exactly.
He,
Exactly.
he put it there.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, he knows do that. What a bunch of gunshots.
Yeah, a few times I had to ask people, they wouldn't even look up.
That's why I like
Ask them where something was, they'd say aisle 7 on the top, about halfway down.
that's what I like about it's really not Night Crew, but the little Piggly Wiggly I got right here in town, because a couple miles here. It's one of the smaller ones. It was an IG, the IGA size. But anyway, the manager Gary, he's been there for years. Everybody knows. Like you walk in, this is the type of store. You walk in, hey Gary, what's up? And Gary goes, hey, where's your little man? It's small town. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
that's what I like about that. I go in there, and the store is about small enough. It's Gary's there. You know how them old grocery stores, you go in on the left, they got little where they step up in there and because they cash some checks and do some Western Union. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He'll be standing up in there a lot of times if he ain't out like doing with stocking shit or just doing whatever. But I'll get in there this day too. I look around, I get where the hell is such and such, and I won't even look real hard, Bill. I just like, hey Gary, where's X, I, and Z? Aisle 4, all the way down on the left hand, like 3 shelves down from the top or whatever. You know what I mean? He'll just zero me straight. Now he won't just say aisle 4. He aisle 4, midways. Look to your right, kind of look up a little bit. Yeah, it's there. Believe me, it's kind of tucked in, but it's that type of shit, exaggerating a little bit. But and I love that. And the store is about small enough I can catch him as long as I'm on this side of the aisles. I'm faint back there at the meat department unless I see him out there like wandering around. Hey Gary, or hey, where'd you think go? And then that old butcher comes out. Hey, what's good? We go with such and such. He's getting her recipes and shit up in this motherfucker. I love that shit. Uh, but yeah, I'll get it. Hey, I tell you what. Speaking on a short note on finding shit, I hate going to WalMarts, but I hate WalMarts and shit like that with a passion. But a while back, man, going in getting my son shit since he's been here with me since his mom passed. Whatever, the first few times, like going in and get like clothes and shit. And I hate going to buy clothes shop to begin with. I'm a simple when it comes to clothes. I need some jeans, some t-shirts. You know what I mean? I'm not a big. We're gonna shop around and try shit on and look at shit and look in no mirrors and no. I'm gonna have some shit and fucking go. Some socks, fucking whatever. You know what I mean? I'm good. But I'm getting son. Plus, I got to size him up and his shit for school. But I'll fuck it. I've been in there before. Like first time I went to Walmart, I got my car. We're going to school, and I'm looking. It's like, and I purposely like would say shit out loud because it seemed like some ladies and people look like they knew something. Something was like, I don't know, son. I think let me see, the boys' clothes I think are around here, and like talking real loud where I know these people can hear me and looking all lost and shit. Oh yes, sir. Yeah, go right around here, and then I'll be back there. And it's like, oh, son, I don't know how to tell. How do I tell how I see some. Oh, good. You can take the pants and like do this around the neck, and that's supposed to be their waist side and all that. Yeah, and he'd be about a. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I'll go in and then start talking out loud and act stupid. And people help me out. It's funny, but yeah, I would. I like him, but I would purposely do that. I can tell. I bet they'll tell me if I say this loud enough and kind of look lost when they turn around and look at me, look me like. Yeah, help this dude out. Him and his boy. He needs some guidance. Yeah, shop online, Joe. I do most of the stuff I do online. Glass, Joanne. I buy a lot. I am Amazon.
The very first time I was in a Walmart, one buddy said, "Hey, I got to go buy my wife a present." It's like, okay. Well, he had this really good pot. We smoked a joint of it on the way to Walmart. I didn't realize how big them freaking stores were on the inside.
Yeah, they're huge. The ones
We
now.
literally got lost. It took us about 10 minutes to figure out how to get the hell out of the store.
Oh yeah, yeah. Them super WalMarts are freaking huge.
Oh, we, we were really stoned too. That stuff tasted like blonde Lebanese hash. It was a good doobie.
Bet you don't have as much trouble buying shoes.
Joanne's just a little girl.
She's about buying shoes. No. Oh, I don't have much about shoes. Yeah, shopping online. Oh, I guess you're talking about like buying shoes. I don't really know that's what you mean by the shoes or not looking at shit like I don't. Mostly. But I am high, a little bit high, a little bit buzzed. Joanne said she was having a drink. What kind of drink were you having, Joanne? Or were you having one? I know she said she didn't smoke, but she drinks. Like she had a put a little wine emoji up there.
Yeah, every once in a while she'll have, what is it, a margarita?
Ooh, margarita beer.
Usually only at New Year's, though.
So,
Margarita?
BRB.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, Joanne. I'm getting tired, I guess. It's my turn. I'm going to go grab me a candy bar. I'll be right back.
Be right back. All right. Oh, you had to get kid shoes. I guess which child? Yeah, 'cause I got the kid shoes. That's another thing. You can't really. I don't know what size to order them bitches until he stops growing. All my shit I can damn want, you know. But the kid, I do got the boy. So you don't drink that much glass, all right? So does get from the creator. You got the damn cobbler. I'm just kidding. Damn. Oh, she can't stand to be out of control. You get out of control, you drink. But yeah, the shoes that was another thing. Like when I first started getting shit or still for my son, they don't like give me some regular sizes. Some damn fucking 32, some damn 29, you know, fucking husky and 8, 9 shit. What the fuck kind of measurements are these? Give me some inches.
Yeah, I've looked online for clothes lately, and some of the measurement stuff don't make sense.
Yeah, nah.
What is a 22-inch chest size in a t-shirt? A men's t-shirt, not a kid.
Yeah, right. Like, where do you measure that from? Yeah, I tried to do it when I was trying to order this one for me because it was either medium or large. But I looked, they had a little chart for the
You
sleeve.
measure a chest the whole way around, right? You don't just measure like what across the front or something.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted because all their measurements. Because I tried the same thing when I ordered this shirt from my little thing or whatever. And I was like, shit, which one? And then I seen it had a chart. I never looked at a chart like this before. I was like, oh shit, there's a chart. Fucking.
There's no explanation.
I laid the shirt down I already had and was trying to get a little reference of what I felt like. And no, none of the shit was adding up to their shit. So I don't know if I was measuring it right either. Like you're saying, was supposed to go all the way around, here and there. Yeah, I don't know. Give me a. I ordered this one as a medium, and it's probably all right. It's 100% cotton, so it's probably going to shrink. But yeah, that's the only thing with ordering clothes like mine. Oh, should I click over there? I'm used to being on the live mode. They're clicking, trying to highlight a comment. Drink another one. I just opened one. Then I get my daughter's hand-me-downs, then my granddaughter's hand-me-downs until they got too big. Yeah. Oh, that's how we grew up with all that. I had older brothers and stuff, so I got many a hand-me-downs. I had 3 older brothers. That yard sales and shit like that. My mom would get from I had one sister. We were all boys and one sister. So she really didn't get no hand-me-downs, but she got thrift shop, yard sales, a lot of stuff. So fast with that. But she was already known.
Hey, Jonesy. How you doing, Jonesy? Yes, it is, Jonesy. I thought they were out of Australia. I just swore Alex Harvey was out of Australia. Hmm.
Is it Midnight Moses? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, band was and there's the song was Midnight Moses. I don't know if I know that one.
If you like bluesy, outrageous songs, I mean, Ain't Nothing Like a Gangbang is pretty much an outrageous song, you know?
Oh well, yeah, it sounds it sounds like it could be right.
That's the Alex Harvey band.
Okay.
The sensational Alex Harvey.
Yes, it sounds very sensational. So sensational, I'm about to write that shit down. I'll check it out. I got curious minds gotta know, right? Alex. This is Alex Harvey band. That's all I probably need. I can find everything I need to know from there, I reckon.
I mean, Isabel Goldie. I mean, there's all kind of good songs on it. Like the first 5 or 6 albums. There's all kind of good songs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig out my Alex Harvey tomorrow now. Yeah, I listened to the 2 super bands today. I dug out my Hollywood Vampires and I dug out the Circle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Listening to them while I was doing stuff. Yeah, Jason Bonham's on that one with Sammy Hagar, the Circle. So they do a lot of stuff. They do Red Zeppelin.
Red Zeppelin.
Well, Sammy Hagar and Jason Bonham, you know,
Okay.
Red Rocker and John Bonham's son. That's, you know.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, Red Zeppelin. Said Bruce had a lot of singing, good singing on his live, and I ain't sure Bruce did. Yeah, you seen that? Yeah, that was,
Thank you, Zardoz. That made me laugh. I needed that.
hmm. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll bet they had a hard time getting venues to play
Yeah,
at.
yeah, hard time. No pun intended.
Uh,
Uh, it might have turned into a hairy situation. No, stop.
I don't know. Did I mention that song to you?
What is that? No, I don't
A
know.
band called the Dirty Knobs.
No.
The song is "F That Guy." Fuck that guy is the name of the song.
Right. Oh,
The guy in the band, I can't think of his name. He was one of the Tom Petty, one of the Heartbreakers. Tom
okay.
Petty Heartbreakers, and he did a lot of the writing for Tom Petty.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't sure the name too.
That guy song's kind of cool.
Yeah. So what is it? Something knob?
The Dirty Knobs.
Dirty,
DIRTY.
dirty knobs. Ooh. All right. I got that on my list of shit to look up tomorrow.
I know a YouTuber that uses that name, and I asked him about it one day, and he told me about the band and the song, and looked the song up, and yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay. I'll tell you.
One of your good nights, you got to play that.
Yeah, see what's going on. I figure, actually, depending on what kind of people roll in tomorrow. But I was already planning tomorrow, Thursday, probably just kind of tonight. I really didn't do. I did a couple of fuck with the AI a couple of times, just being funny. But basically, tonight we just kind of bullshitted. We got talking about different shit. Got the 10, got into something about damn 10 TV detectives from the 70s, and that carried us around for a little while, just coming up with different shit, and it takes you to different. Who Loves You, Baby? Fucking Kojak, and One More Thing, Columbia. So I just did that bullshit at night. But tomorrow I was planning on Thursday, we open up the saloon.
There was a whole bunch of them goofy shows that
Thursday.
like that.
Yeah. So we got in there. Wow, but yeah, tomorrow I plan on like fucking probably slinging some tunes and shit out, request, or I'll play you whatever. But just kind of getting to some kind of guy, maybe some different shit. That's why I'm writing some of this shit down. Pull some different shit out.
Hi, Camellia. How are
Hey,
you?
good to see you.
Yeah, Steve said he's going to get back to doing his Thursday night lives. But then he said he will be here. I'll do a live tonight. So,
Mm-hmm. And
hopefully he does. And if he does, I'll be there tomorrow. But if he doesn't, I'll stop by.
right. Yeah, whatever. You know me, I'll be on for a minute. I'll go home around 10, so I'll be. Depending on what time y'all go, whatever. And appreciate the sub, Chameleon. While I got subbed up last night, I guess you seen me over there at I think I went over to Butters for a little bit last night after I was done. Yeah, so seen Camille over there. They subbed up for me today. That was cool. Thanks for the support.
music live stream.
Yeah, I'm liking. I've been like I said, I've known the Butters, and I like this. I got to start checking them more because I like those. Uh, Especially when they got the like short enough musicians. I don't play. No, I play my air drumstick, my air guitar, my air fucking whatever. But I love music, man. But I just never. I like to watch people and actually play this shit. I've never, just never. And then I don't know. Just want my thing. But I love to listen to it. I love to watch people.
Wonder if there's some AC/DC on YouTube that is taken off of the Australian release. It's different than the American release.
All right.
Not a lot, but enough that you can tell. It's a bluesier, rougher sound. And for AC/DC, that works out really good, you know. Hi, Becca. How have you been?
Becca May.
Haven't seen Becca in a while. Yep, her and Joe and him were the two that was there that night. I got attacked by all them trolls.
Oh yeah, you told me that sucker.
Joanne and Becca was in chat. Me and Gary was on panel.
Thinning them up. Crazy.
Which live, Joanne? Steve's latest live, the one he did, I think, this afternoon, which somehow, I don't know what I was doing at that time, but somehow I totally missed the notice and everything. Wasn't until a couple hours later I noticed that Steve had been live. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't even know. I know he changed his thing and he gave it because I've been back, so I ain't seen nothing but it. I think actually when he was, that's what I wasn't sure. And you redropped his link to me, and I made sure because I know he did change the channel, so I don't even know. I don't sub to him anymore.
Oh, the Side Girls live. Channel I picked up in Africa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Young mom. And she said she got 2 kids, husband. She's hoping to get her channel monetized somehow.
Yeah.
Seemed like a decent person. So I subbed, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So
I've talked to her a couple times. The channel's not very big yet, and she does a live. You're usually the only one there.
yeah, right on. This is the 15th, maybe. This is only a couple of days ago.
Yeah, she showed up on somebody's live stream a while back. One of them deals where she's from one tribe or group of people in Africa and he's from a different one. And since they got married, all their friends said, you're going to be with him or you're going to be with her. You can't be anymore. Same old story,
Right on.
They're from the wrong side of the track.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Wonder what I missed in chat while I was checking.
I think
Speakers live.
he's got some issues going.
The one before that. Okay. I'll have to check that out. At least put it on my watch later list or something.
There was no rhythm and blues or jazz. You wouldn't have no Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, probably not. Beatles, Rolling Stones.
You know, life's like that sometimes, Becca.
Yes.
Really brag. I don't want to tempt fate, but eventually you get caught up.
Yeah. For a little bit. For a minute.
Done in there. My sink works good. The
Yeah.
shower back there is working great. Put in a new water tank. I got a new washer.
Yeah.
All that stuff just died like all one right after the other, you know?
Yeah, I remember you told me he's working on plumbing and all the other stuff. But yeah. Yeah, and hopefully, yeah, you got it called
Being
up.
a trailer, nothing's easy. It's a trailer, you know? You got a 22-inch round hot water tank going in a 24-inch space.
Yeah.
You got to hook up plumbing and electrical, and you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, excuse me. I tell you what they did, because I'm in a Molten. This is an old one. This is probably late '70s. It's pretty old trailer, single wide. But they did this one justice for what it's worth for as plumbing. There's a when you go into it's only one bath. So like where I'm sitting now, I go into the past the washer and dry, but in the bathroom there's a closet, a pretty good sized closet with a hot water tanks in there where you can get to it. And all the plumbing is inside this house except for the supply line. It's the only thing that's outside. It comes into the hot water heater and it branches out through the wall to the kitchen, to the wall to the washer, and there's nowhere else for water to be. So everything's like centralized, and that's a little spot.
One with the chicken.
Oh, what does that sign say? Cluck around and find out. That one. Yeah, cluck around and find out.
Cluck around to find out.
Yeah. And everything else that there, it's scribe and board. And don't get
I
it.
like
Don't
the
get
sign
it.
my neighbor's got on his garage door. It says, due to the cost of ammo, do not expect a warning shot.
Yeah, I got one of those. Shit, what is that? Oh, I got one in mine right here. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta see, 'cause I got one. Yeah, right. Oh shit, there. I got it right there.
Yep, that's it.
Another one's a breaking. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna put. I might thinking about taking these out to my shed to the man cave out back. I'm kind of getting crowded on this wall, but this shit. When I went down to Boots the other week, and my buddy Boot, Boot that comes on here, but when I went down there the other week and hung out with him, he gave me a little handful of these, and that happened to be one of them.
Well, there's something you haven't played. Some Lead Belly. Old blues.
Me, Lead Belly. How did I get down? I'm all, yeah, I'm good. I'm all damn full screen up in here. What's up? Lead Belly? I'm not playing this Lead Belly. What's the name of it? All right, so I'm shit down. CCR, yeah, CCR is just good tunes. Trying to see what since somebody asked me about the sign. What is that?
Yeah, YouTube is so weird. You're still on solo layout, aren't you?
Yeah. Obviously, I saw guys. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, shit, what's going on?
Well, I need to practice. It took me a minute to figure out how to do that.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. No, you're good. Yeah, exactly.
I forgot all about them three little dots there, and then click solo, and then
Yeah. There you go.
it's hard to find the three little dots to exit because the StreamYard sign is right over top of them.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yeah, 'cause you got the watermark. Yeah, no, yeah. Good to see.
Yeah.
Now the guy's like, fuck it up. I'm good. Sleepy three on in bed. But lead belly. So I got that. Look that up. I always like playing. I always like and when I do play music, some nights people will come in with some. I try to encourage some people when you're like, whatever. It's like, well, if I play whatever, I'm gonna play up church all night. You know what I mean? I just sit here and play fucking up church. That dang it. Give me some like, shit I maybe ain't heard in a while, or maybe some intermission shit I ain't heard ever. Always
Yeah,
like
there's so much out there. I heard some new stuff today. It had to be from the late 60s.
Yeah.
I've never heard of the band. I've never heard the music before. The one song was all right. The second song kind of got weird, and I went looking for something else. But a band I'd never heard of.
yeah. It's funny. I had when I first couple years ago, before I was even doing lives, I've only been doing this channel like a couple years now, but I started out just doing little short videos, just doing a short video like with the music, like kind of lip syncing the music or just whatever. And I had a buddy of mine to this day we still make a joke about it because he said, "Yeah," he said, "That's good." He said, "What are you gonna do when you run out of music?" I said, "What? Have you fucking bumped and hit your fucking head? What do you mean when we're running out of music?"
There's been more music created than one person can listen to in their entire life
Yeah,
already. Now,
yeah,
20 years from now,
yeah,
there's going to be 4 times as much. You know?
yeah. Because I was doing like lip syncing the shit that was going on at the time, doing these little videos. What do you think you run out of music, dude? He's like, well, yeah, I guess you kind of got a point there. Yeah, I think we're making more.
You could ask Google some night, ask
Well,
Siri or whoever.
I'm Google, yeah.
How many? Well, I don't know how you word it. They released 45s. They released 33. You know,
Oh, yeah, I got you. Yes. How many?
just ask
33.
them how many rock bands released albums during the 1960s, and I bet the number would surprise you. Probably something like 35,000 or something.
That's right. Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that.
How many rock bands released albums in the 1960s?
Well, for instance, the Screams, not just the word Screams. That's a band that very few people have ever heard of.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
In 1978, I did a thing for whatever record company it was. I forget where I seen the ad, but they sent me 3 or 4 or 5 albums once every couple of weeks, and I was supposed to listen to them and send them back a card rating what I thought of them. It was really simple. Card was pre-stamped, and I got to keep the records. Well, most of the records were terrible. And I told them so. But that Screams album, I really liked it. And it never got released. The record company decided not to release it.
Would this right here, according to Google, I think, like you kind of said, it's kind of impossible. I think you said it's kind of impossible because this is what they're telling me. It's impossible to give an exact number of rock bands that released albums in the 1960s, as there is no comparative database that tracks every single release. However, the 1960s saw a massive surge in rock music popularity, and countless bands released albums during this decade. So yeah, they ain't really got at least that one Google search ain't got me.
Yeah.
Well, now here's a little breakdown. The Beatles released 13 albums.
I said,
Rolling Stones during the decade, England in 64, 69, released numerous albums, and other prominent the Beach Boys, Jimi Hendrix,
yeah,
the
there was
Velvet Underground, the Who, Pink Floyd, and yeah, this goes on and on. Yeah, deep dive a little bit better than that, but yeah,
all the major bands, the 70s, well, most of them anyhow, had at least one release in the 60s.
that gives me an idea. I ain't
Floyd,
done that.
Pink Floyd played on, it was either American Bandstand or Ed Sullivan or something. Back in like 65 or 6. And then, they really didn't get big until Dark Side of the Moon,
Right.
around 1970. They had a whole bunch of releases in the 60s. Made me really happy that day. The Lloyd concert I went to, one of the first songs they played was See Emily Play, which was off of like their second or third album way back when. It's the song I heard them play on whatever show it was, American Bandstand at Sullivan.
Right. Yeah, I have to do that. That gives me an idea of like some of them orders. I don't know when do that one night because there's a time or two I was one I did like this. I think we only started at the 70s. I did like the 70s one night and then the 80s, and then we kind of like got off of it. We was gonna go through all the decades, but we did it about twice and like moved on, did some different shit. You know how it goes. But yeah, I like maybe pull up and do a 60s night, but the some shit like you're saying. I'll check this like I'm Googling that tonight, all these bands. I might get out and find some stuff that only nobody knows about. Sure, YouTube's got some take a little time ahead of time and like go ahead and dig up like a playlist or something, you know?
There was a lot of stuff from the 50s and 60s that was later covered in the 70s and 80s. People don't even realize that the cover wasn't the original. I even run into that. I found 3 or 4 of them here in the last year or two that I didn't realize somebody had written and recorded that song like 4 or 5 years before the rock band did. Aerosmith on one of their songs. It was recorded back, I don't know, like 62 or something by some sort of like a jazzy rock kind of sounded band.
Oh, okay. Oh, did something like Aerosmith like actually covered it from them? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Was it Train or was it wasn't Train? One of the other ones. One of their big songs. They spiced it up quite a bit, you know.
Yeah. It took it to the moon. Whatever.
Same word, same riff, you know. Same song. Might have been one of the Motown songs. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Was listening to a Motown or an old soul, black
Yeah.
blues and stuff like that.
Trying to think of something that would sound familiar. I would know.
Yeah, as far as I knew somebody years ago. This girl had, well, she was a manager at a record store. Her husband made a good paycheck, so she never brought any money home. She always brought albums. It's an employee cost, you know. She had a Dead Babies album cover. Those things are worth $50,000 or $100,000 now.
Oh, really? Wow.
They released the album. The stores put it on the shelf in the morning. An hour later, they had to pull it off the shelf because parents had already seen the cover and called and bitched and complained and carried on and called their congressman and, you know. And within about an hour, it was pulled back off the shelf. So only those that was sold that hour are out there. They re-released it a short while later with a different album cover.
Oh,
Or I think they might have tried covering it, at least some of them, you know, until they could get more into production with a different album cover.
yes, they had to probably just fucking throw something over it. Just, yeah. Wow, yeah, I never thought about that. That cover, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that was a big controversy back then.
Yeah, wow.
That was what, like 65 or 6? It had a dead baby on the cover.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I mean, that's why I don't remember. They probably already wrecked it before I got to me. I didn't know nothing about it.
All of them have been, Joanne.
What were their songs they were considered
Which
being?
one? You want the kids in Satan's service, or you want the Ramones mice blowing up, or you want
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah.
it's a crazy world. Yeah, if you listen to the Ramones in a room with mice, the mice will blow up. So don't let your kids listen to it.
Thank you.
Like I said, watch that Rock and Roll High School movie. Joey likes pizza. You know,
Is that the name of it?
Rock and Roll High School.
Oh,
Joey
wow.
Ramone likes pizza.
Wow.
That's a thing with them. It was always, you know. I like the Ramones music. It was different. It showed talent, imagination. That's what it takes to make good music, right?
Yeah. That's easy. Not really not an easy thing. I sit here many times fucking just joking or not really joking, sitting got scratch pen out over the last couple of years for his lives, coming up with they write a song about some shit. Start putting the pen to paper. Ain't that easy. It ain't that easy anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's every time we had beer boot blues. We was fucking around, messing around on here. Gonna write something came up with beer boots, and there was a beer in my boot because boot would come on. He'd be on a live. We have a beer sitting down in his big old beer sitting in his boot. It's like we'll do a beer in my boot and like the beer boot blues and stepping out in my beer boots. Was coming up with all these ideas. I got a couple of different things jotted down, but that's yeah. I ain't that guy. I ain't the songwriter guy.
I don't know what song Joanne's talking about. I have no idea.
Which one?
Other
I
country
really
way.
oh, country my way.
Before before she asked what was the songs that were considered demon songs.
Yeah. I don't know what My Way is. My Way? My Way or Highway?
Heck, there were people saying Dean Martin sang demon songs. You know?
Hey, yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, one was fresh. It's an Elvis song.
Yeah, they've called Elvis demon. Yeah, uh-huh.
No, Becky Mays off subject.
New ranch flavored. What? I can't read it up there.
Have you ever tried the new Kraft Ranch flavored mac and cheese? I had some for dinner and it's tearing my stomach up. Feel like I'm an old, eat a bottle of Tums and puke. No, I got a half a bottle of thing. I ain't got a bottle. I got a half a pack of Tums. It does. But yeah, so she ate some new Kraft Ranch mac and cheese. No, I ain't tried it. Don't even sound good. So, I mean, I think I'm going to take a
It
Tum.
doesn't sound good to me either.
I think I'm going to take two of my Tums just for reading that comment. Oh, I did it my way. I was thinking to, I even started singing it a while ago, the Limp Bizkit. It's my way or the highway. But I did it my way. Many
That
times I've
considered
never
that
gone, and
song.
many times there's no highway. I don't know the words, but I did it my way. But yeah, I know the song. Pass me. Oh yeah, yeah, I know that one. I did it my
I
way.
cannot imagine that being demonic.
No, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I
But you
did.
know, a bit of trivia about Dean Martin, though. It's either Leno or Carson, forget which. I was watching the Tonight Show, and Jerry Lewis was being interviewed. And they got to talking about him and Dean Martin's days. And at one point, Jerry Lewis admitted that he used to slip Dean Martin a Seconal, a sleeping pill, what we used to call Reds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay? He'd slip him one of those and get a couple of shots of whiskey in him, and then he could get on stage and not have stage fright. Like, yeah, no shit. A second on a couple of shots. Yeah. No wonder he sang like he was drunk, you
Yeah,
know?
right on. Rat Pat was nasty. Yeah, the rat. Yeah, that's what it's called, a Rat Pat, right? Becky, yeah. Yeah, don't eat it, Becky. Don't sound good. Ratchet sour cream and herbs. Yeah, don't eat the ratchet sour cream and herbs. Never again. Stick to your traditional macaroni and cheese. It's been good for this long. Why they got to throw some ranch in it? I did it my way. No windows.
Or back up.
Oh, I'll be right back, Bill.
Okay? Hope you get you feeling better soon, Becca. I try and stay away from processed foods these days, much as I can. You know. Yeah, a couple of martinis in a second, I'll set you right up, Zardoz. Yeah, I never cared. think I only ever did a second all one time. It just wasn't my kind of thing. Whatever that noise is, it must have been coming from your side. What? Oh, about that being okay. Yeah, Joanne, they used to say all kind of things about music. I've played albums backwards and never heard anything. What the hell?
Oh shit! I done walked in and playing records backwards. Never even tried, but I've always heard it play.
Well,
What was that main one they always would talk about when I was
actually,
young?
I think what we did was we recorded them onto a reel to reel and ran it backwards. Yeah, we didn't hear anything that made any sense. I guess if you was stoned enough, you might imagine it might say.
That's when because you hear wind and certain, especially if you're falling asleep or something like different. Winds or shit, fans, different. You know what I mean? Different shit. If you sit there and listen and like fucking, you can hear some words and that shit, or think you hear some. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Wah, yeah, a fan going or some different sounds, and they'll just start making like a band. It starts making a tune. You fucking start hearing it. But what was that one album that at least I know you're a little older than me, but I remember growing up and like they would always talk about the main like there was a certain one. Was it a Beatles one? Was it the Beatles album or it was some album that was I mean I guess any of them, but I thought it was one when I was growing up young, they would always talk about if you played that one backwards, it was some crazy shit. I
Oh,
can't
the
remember.
one that Manson played backwards. Yeah,
Was it the Manson one? Yeah.
I forget
Yeah,
which
it was
album.
the Beatles. The Beatles one, yeah, from the Charles Manson one. Shit, what is the
I forget which album it was.
uh fucking back to violent, back to it again. All right. Uh, did you, don't you want me? Don't you, don't me? I may be a I may be a dancer, but I ain't no Helter Skelter album. Is it? That was the album Helter Skelter. Yeah. Do
Yep.
you? Don't you want me, man? Bad, I don't know the motherfucking words. That's why I don't sing songs. And I'm done. But yeah, I know it's good.
Yeah. And come to think of it, that's the one we played backwards. Come to think of it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I remember coming up. That was when I was young. That was like the one talked about if you
Just
played that
sounds
one
like
backwards.
it drop. It's like made no sense, you know.
Yeah. People can make, like you say, people that some of them fuckers, they can pull anything out of anywhere and turn it into it's talking to me. That's look out for them guys. Giant glass never paid attention to dumb people. Yeah, right. Oh, Chameleon already said Helter Skelter, I think, before I got it. Chameleon, I might have said that. I'll butcher her name. I'm sorry, but I think she already had it up there before I got through my rant. My bad. Do you? Don't you want me to be ya? I'm coming in fast, but right before ya. The White Album, correct? Yeah, That's what I was looking for, the White Album, the name of it. Yep. You may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. Helter Skelter. Dun, 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 dun. Helter Skelter.
Something I need to do sometime. The guy that used to live here had some albums that are pretty much wasted now. But for some reason, one was on a shelf in the hallway here. It was the Beatles' Help album.
All right.
The album looks all right. The cover is a bit boxed, but it's got some pictures inside, nice big glossies of the band and stuff. I need to look them up, see if it's worth anything. Wouldn't want to sell it for $1, if the pictures are worth $50.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I don't know.
What I'd like to find, I would like to find at a yard sale or something, every 45 Christmas album that the Beatles put out. Every Christmas they put an album, a 45 album, that they only sent to the chapter president of each of their chapters of their fan club.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Public. They only released it to the president of each chapter. I've never heard any of them.
No, I guess I hadn't either. Obviously, I ain't one. That's wild, yeah.
It's worth a lot of freaking money if you had the whole set. Man, that would have to be worth a fortune.
Yeah.
They probably made like 1,000 of them or something.
Yeah, I didn't realize they did that. She knows that.
45s. People turn 45s into candy dishes and shit.
Yeah, come on. Don't get it twisted, y'all. The chickens here.
You can find stuff like that. Back in the day, a friend of mine's mom, when his back was turned, she sold his Jimi Hendrix collection at a yard sale.
Oh, wow.
For $0.25 an album. Okay, this guy was a record collector. And he had money. His dad had died. His mom had plenty of money. So he got his Social Security check to spend however he wanted when he was in high school, right? Well, he had, 47 Hendrix albums? No, Hendrix didn't release that many albums. But people would record Hendrix at a concert and then put that recording on the vinyl and sell them bootleg. Well, he had like 47 different ones of all Hendrix concerts. And his mom got $0.25 a piece for them.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're worth $100 a piece now.
Wow.
Some of them, depending on the concert, some of them maybe a lot more than that.
Yeah, done that in a while. There's a lot of little, depending on what you're out about as far as music, but you never know where you find some little.
I've heard that guy.
Yard sales seen much, but there's a lot of little thrift shops, and you start hitting some of them and some of these little, well, not thrift shops, so a lot of places set up, like you're saying, that put up on the side of the road. A lot during this time of year.
That's where I seen the album. I think I mentioned it. There was an album 1961 of the New York Philharmonic Orchestra as conducted by Frank Zappa.
Oh, huh.
And the last song on the album was a Zappa song. The rest of it was all the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. But the
Yeah,
last
we
song was Susie Cream Cheese. And that album's got to be worth money now. I mean, Zappa's dead, you know.
yeah, oh yeah.
You know, nobody's ever heard of that. But that guy had a copy of it. He had some albums that were the Todd Rundgren Radio Hour. For a short time, he did a radio hour on a local radio station.
Right.
And stuff like that's got to be worth money now.
Yeah, but
Vinyl's coming back, and there can't be many of them left around.
I want to get. I got. I'll clear up and show you later. I've showed it on here before, but I got this old behind me.
Becca, those are worth money now.
It's this
Unopened Beatles vinyl.
here.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No, 1 second. But yeah, unopened Beatles. Yeah, definitely probably worth some money. Unopened. Heck yeah.
Record. Oh. You gave that to Wendy? Okay. You were just talking about that the other night, weren't you, Slim?
Hold on. Out for a second. I didn't have my phones on for a second. What'd you say?
That song right there.
Why? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah, damn sure was.
Yeah.
I got shit sitting on top of it right now, Bill. But but it's a cladosphere or something other. Can you see it right there?
Not really. Let me come on, computer. There we go.
Here.
Yeah.
I got shit sitting on it right now, so I can't open the lid so far. But I'm pretty sure it's a cladosphere or something other. It's old, but it's got a big speaker. It's a record player. It works. The needle still makes noise. The stylus. I think there's a belt. I ain't took the back apart yet. I think there's a belt in it that's broken.
Yeah.
Because the arm moves, everything works, and the arm moves, and over to that, but the turntable just won't spin. It lights up.
It's
I get
probably a belt.
I get shit off of it. I'll probably do it, but I've been meaning to get that. My brother's got some old vinyl, and I want to get that. Y'all know that's old school. You know what I'm talking about? The old furniture, fucking. Uh,
Is the speaker cone still okay? It's not ripped or
I mean, I ain't used that. Feels like it is. I mean, and the only thing I can get is a little static out of it because I can't play the record on it yet. But it makes noise.
But
It
you can
seems
get that speaker redone.
good.
There's a place, I think it's in Dayton, Ohio, come to think of it, that recovers speakers, puts
Okay.
new paper in them, you know.
Yeah, because I think that's all that's in it. It looks like it's only got like about one. Best I can tell. But everything works. It's got a. I think it's got a. Is that where you hook up where you can hook an external speaker to it or something to it? It's got another hookup jack to it.
Have any,
Oh no, it was made for a. It's got a hookup for like another item if you wanted to add to it.
it's probably a tape player output.
Yeah, class period. All right, fuck. I'm gonna look. Hold on. I'm gonna look at some shit.
Does it have a brand name anywhere on it or a model number or anything like that? You know,
I've been meaning to clean the motherfucker off anyway. I'm gonna check. Hold on, give me a second. I'm back with you.
record styluses have gotten out of hand. Don't even try to go buy a new needle for your record player without taking several $100 bills.
All right. So the other thing I thought it was, it's I guess looking at the options, it's got you could hook a tuner to it somehow, another external tuner, I guess.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a radio in it, then yeah, that's
And
what that would be.
it's Colombian, Colombian. Don't get it twisted, y'all.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's the Columbia Cladosphere. So I got bass, treble, volume, and then mono or tuner. And
Sphere would make it probably in the 50s.
it's even got a card. It's got a card in there that says model 435.
Don't lose that card. In fact, you might want to put the plastic on that card,
But yeah, I got to put it like in Ziploc or something, maybe.
yeah, something.
Let's see if I can do something real quick. I'm gonna try something right quick.
If it's worth anything, it's an antique anytime in the future. Well, that card will make a big difference. That card could possibly double the price. But Columbia, I think they quit making Columbia stuff probably in the 70s.
We'll try something here. This ain't a real good camera, but it's probably gonna look yellowish. But see what you can see. I'm gonna try to see if you
I
can
think
see.
they might have started in the 20s or 30s.
See, that don't really let you see too good, but
Like
it's
some
too yellow.
name,
It's too yellowed out.
yeah, with the name Stratosphere, it's bound to be post World War II.
Get back to my regular camera. That was too yellowed out. You really couldn't tell. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get, like I said, it powers up. It lights up the stylus on that needle, whatever it makes. It makes a little static, so I guess it works. So if I need a needle, let's all
You
all
might have
Google
a
it.
hard time finding a
Yeah,
cartridge
Google it. Yeah,
for it.
let me know what you got. Columbia Kaleidosphere with a K, model 435. Let's see.
Yeah, you might have a hard time getting a stylus needle for it.
Damn, I didn't even realize it. It's got like velvet on the, like where the record sets down at, and that still feels like in real good shape. I'm used to being like hard plastic there, I thought. Right?
Yeah, definitely pre 1960 then.
Yeah, it's got some cloth, which feels like, I assume it's probably velvet or something similar to whatever. I didn't pay that
Sounds
no
like
mind.
the 30s or 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can pull the back off of that.
Which was a bad idea because velvet attracts static. That's static's bad news on a vinyl record.
Right? Oh, so it probably wouldn't be that then.
That's like, yeah, I can't believe that. You know what a zero stat is? Come with the disc washer system.
Zero stat. Nah.
It's a little gun you point at your album and it shoots out an ion charge that helps do away with static.
Oh, no. I never heard of
That
that.
thing used to be like $9 or something. They're $100 now. They're freaking $100.
Wow, yeah, no, I never heard of one of those. Having one of them.
They come with the disc washer system. Have the little brush thing to take all the dust off your album, and then a couple other things, a little brush for your needle.
Oh, okay. Fucking
Yeah, because
make
think about it, that's vinyl, just like the vinyl on your house is vinyl,
yeah.
and your needle is a diamond. So yeah, every time it runs around that little groove, it's going to cut a little more of that vinyl out of the way. And that turns into dirt and dust and clubs and messes with your sound and
I got you.
gathers static and
All right. Okay. Yeah. Look at it that way. But yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get this puppy running on here. I ain't got a lot. My brother does have some. Some's not real old vinyl, some newer, but he's got a lot of old from my sister gave to him. And I got a lot of the Elvis. Got a lot of Elvis and some different stuff. Kiss, a lot of Kiss albums, like from my sister had from back, originals.
Did you do much with vinyl when you were young?
I mean, I did from my, like I say, my siblings above me, they had all that. Like my sister had this, so I'd use their shit. I didn't really purchase a lot of vinyl, but
make sure the weight on the arm is set really light. We used to run them just 2 or 3 grams. That's all the weight you want on the end of that. Otherwise, it'll cut through the record too much.
I got you.
Plus, the more pressure you put on that stylus that holds the needle, that long strip there that holds the needle, the more pressure down, the less vibration. Right?
Okay.
If it's just barely touching, then that's free to vibrate. That vibration is what gets turned into electrons. That's your sound.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You want to make sure your weight's not too heavy.
I'm with you. I'm sure it probably is old school shit like this. Probably got some.
It also helps. There's different types of needles, of styluses. There's an elliptical shape, and there's another shape, and some other shape. Whichever one was used on that record last will sound the best when you play it. But since you don't know, you just got to use your new needle. And the first time you play that record, it's not going to sound as good as the second or third time, because that needle will, the new shape will make its way down in.
Kind of work it, yeah, kind of work its way in.
Playing, and when you play it the second time, it'll sound a lot better.
Becky said she found one on eBay. Oh, it's a Model 572 though, 800. $800. She found one on $800 on eBay. A model. What did I say that one was? A Model 4, 35. After that, you're right. I need to put this. I bet there's more of this label. I don't know what got tore off this damn label, but must have been it's tucked under or something. Somebody just ripped it off. Oh no, somebody just wrote it. That's probably the fucking yard where it got sold or something. I don't think it's the original. Now that I see this, something somebody wrote on here. Must have looked it up ahead of time too.
Well, no, depending on when it was made, could have been a guy at the factory writing the number on it.
Yeah.
They didn't always automatically print up stuff like that.
Nah, you find the switchback in those. Yeah. Oh, there you go. We're good to go.
Yeah, but it's worth $800 now. Vinyl's just starting to come back, and it's getting more popular by the day. It may be worth a couple of grand here within a few years.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. I don't know if I ever looked. I mean, I've looked at it a few times. I can't remember if I looked and found a date on it. If they even have a date on the actual.
And you'll have to find out what size belt you need. But there should be somewhere online where you can buy that belt. If nothing else, somebody in China's found to make one.
Yeah,
You know,
if I can figure out, if nothing else, if I can figure out the size of it. If I find out the size of it, I'll make the motherfucker myself.
I wonder, being Colombia, they got bought out by somebody or something. You might be able to get all that information online on the belt size and all that stuff, and what type cartridge.
Colombian Catasphere 435. Yeah, they might. Yeah, because that's Colombia was the big. I mean, that was the shit, right?
You might have to go to the Columbia, whoever bought them out's website. There should at least be like a schematic drawing or something. They were still selling stuff in the 60s and 70s.
I'm trying to Google lens on it. I've seen what Google Lens would say. Uh, the image shows a vintage Columbia Graphite console record player, likely to be from the mid 20th century. Manufacturer: Columbia was a prominent manufacturer of phonographs and record players, especially in the early to mid 20th century. We're saying the 20th century sounds weird, right?
That's what I was saying.
This appears to be a Clonspear model, a type of console record player. The error, and there's more of that. Emerald 44.
Becca says she found a manual for sale on eBay.
July 1958. I found a manual for sale. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I'll do some more looking on that
That's Carpo Brothers. How you doing, Carpo?
tomorrow. Hey, Copper Brothers. Yeah, I did some more shit. So there's an eBay. I'd like to get that manual. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, Becca.
Jonesy was here earlier. I don't know where he went. He's from the south of Australia, Tasmania. Carpo's from the west of Australia. First.
Mm-hmm.
And I still want to see that Red Dog Monument, Carpo. That's a movie I watched. There's supposed to be a monument somewhere on the west coast of Australia.
Becky may copy and paste that. It's 10 cents on eBay and he has diagrams to fix it. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I copy and paste that. Columbia Records, photograph models. That.
Yeah. Back in chat just a little bit.
Fact folder.
Yeah.
Is there a link or that thing that says fact folder thing on it? I think copy and paste shit from here, but $10. Yeah, I thought I said 10 cents, but $10. Yeah, it's cool. But probably, I guess I screenshot that or something.
$10 ain't bad for a manual.
No, I like to have it. I can't copy and paste nothing here. Let me, I guess, screenshot or take a picture of that thing on the. So I pull this up on YouTube.
I wonder why it would. Probably have to do that from the YouTube.
Yeah, it'd be from YouTube, so I'll take a picture of it there. Send that on.
Oh, I scrolled way too far.
I took a picture of what you put in there, Becca. Thank you. I'll probably find it with that description. I imagine that's how you found it.
It won't let me copy and paste that. It'll let me do almost the whole thing.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which corner I go from or anything. It'll only do one freaking line at a time. What the hell? I've never had that happen on a copy and paste.
No, no.
I'd have to copy each line separate and try and paste them into a search bar. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, good. Here. But no, I definitely like to tell you, I'd be interested just to have anyway.
Oh, 14-hour drive. Well, Carpo, if you're ever up that way, try and remember to film it. If you don't make it up that way, I totally understand. Yeah, I wasn't sure what part of Australia that monument was at. Just, I know it's somewhere along the west coast. Damn fire, West Australia. What, Jeff? Oh, and hi, Jeff.
A person with no hands still be called red-handed.
Like,
You think about the word bed looks like a bed.
yeah, it does.
It does. Headboard and fucking airboard, yeah, it does. Everything that. The word bed looks like a bed.
With no hands can still be caught red-handed.
Yeah.
You would still say red-handed, even though it's his foot up some guy's butt, man. He's saying, I didn't do it. Say, oh, well, your foot's still up there, dude. We got to take you to the hospital. Get it out. Yeah. You got red-handed, you know? Got a mouthful of money leaving the bank. Well, you got red-handed. No other saying works, right? Now, that's one I had never thought about.
Not me either. Kleenex bigger than the toilet. That's the bigger than the yeah.
I miss Becca and Chad.
I guess you blow. I guess more again, you need shit for blowing your nose, and you don't blow your ass. wipe. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, we were having all kind of fun that night before them freaking trolls showed up. It was just the four of us having a blast.
Oh, that's probably what they seen. They could.
Yeah, most people that know just use toilet paper for cleaning.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I never buy Kleenex. I've used Kleenex.
I'm sure everybody here at some point in their life has wished that their toilet paper was a bit bigger.
Hmm.
Especially anybody that eats fast food.
Oh shit! If you have a surprise,
No, they don't have to. They just have to be quiet
yeah, it's gotta be quiet.
and not wear any aftershave or perfume.
Yeah, yeah. You probably gotta kind of hide a little bit. You kind of gotta be. You can't be all just out because you kind of got to like tuck into corners and shit a little bit, right? They'll feel you. Poke one in, it's like, oh, that feels like a person. You gotta. I guess you kind of do. In a way, you do gotta hide, right?
Well,
You gotta be quiet. You gotta mask your senses, your scent.
I know a guy that was blind from birth, and yeah, he can tell people just walking through the room by their smell.
Yeah, you smell them, probably hear them breathing. So yeah, I guess you probably got to hide it. He'd probably pick up better than a person that could see.
He
He'd hear
hears
you breathing. He'd hear a heartbeat. Somebody would, somebody would, you know what I mean? Make a little noise in their throat or something, like swallow too hard or some shit, and he'll like somebody's in this motherfucker. What's going on? He ain't fucking get his damn stick out and start, hey, motherfuckers, what's going on? I'm about to start fucking people up. Y'all better let me know who's in here. And then y'all have to be, oh, it's just us. Calm down, dude. It's just us.
Becca, I've been asking that. I've been asking this question since I was just a little lad. Like, Mom, why? 10 and 8. It don't make any sense.
You know what? It's funny.
Either put dogs in the pack or put 10 buns in the pack. One of the two.
You know what? It's funny. I played a little bit on my show a few weeks or a month or so ago, but I watched the article on it. It's funny that he asked that, or whoever that was that put that up there. Oh, it was Becky. I'm sorry to he or she, but Becky. But I looked into it, and there's an article on it. And they even tried. One of them even tried to like make it the same, but it's all in packaging. Bread. The way they make bread and have forever, and they change all their equipment. The bread, their molds were usually in
Yeah.
increments of 4,
It
4,
would
8,
be easier
4,
to
8,
put,
4, 8, 12, 16. Hot
yeah,
dog.
it'd be easier to put 8 hot dogs in a package. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and a little bit of hot dog was the weight. Hot dogs, when they first started making hot dogs, they sold them by the pound. 8
Yeah.
regular size hot dogs are close to a pound. So it
They've
was,
done away with that with everything. I mean,
so all their equipment was
used to buy
already set
coffee
up
by the
to
pound.
do it. Yeah, so all their equipment was always set up to do it, and they never. It was an interesting thing. I watched it because I don't know if it was Oscar Mayer. One of them tried to even do it, and it did, and it backfired on them. They tried to make it, but it cost so much to change the shit that they had to do. They went back to the it's is what it is. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. The way they made bread and the way it was kind of the equipment in the factories were set up a certain way, and it was too much money to really ever. Yeah, there is serious to make you buy more. That's what they say too, but it's not. No, it
Yep.
really so much that, but it could have been. I, but that's what I was trying to make you buy. Make it take them last 2 buns and put some toast them and put some peanut butter on them. I've done that many times. That's pretty.
Back in the old days, all them rich guys hung around at them fancy men only clubs, where you smoke your cigar and all that shit, right? Yeah. What do you think they did for fun? Well, they sat around and lot of ways to fuck their customers, you know.
Yeah, right.
And so nowadays you got 8 and 10. And now we got coffee that's 19 and 3/4 ounce cans.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they want $13 for them. Jay, risk.
I'm how smart them and put 2 winners and 2 buns and feed my dog extra. And there you go.
Yep.
It
What
works
the dog
too.
love hot dogs.
Works too.
At one point, we had 3 dogs, and it was hot dog time. Well, I give each dog a hot dog. They disappear. They come back. I give each dog a hot dog. They disappear. A little while later, the one dog, like 10, 15 minutes later, she come over to her plate and pushed out those 2 hot dogs onto her plate and then started eating them. She'd been holding them in her throat the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
And she didn't want them other 2 dogs to get them, but she
Uh-huh.
didn't want to go
She didn't
snack.
really want them just yet. It's like, well, I'm stash these bitches for later.
Yeah, that was a trip. Like, what the hell? You part chipmunk or something?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, right.
Colleges down there to store your food.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, it was a trip. Rose and I would stand there looking at her, shaking our head.
Where they get these bitches? Of course, like, good luck finding these motherfuckers for a minute. I got these. Mhm. But yeah, the whole yeah, that's forever. Which that's still whatever they could have mixed their shit. But it's like it's funny they asked that question. It's just a couple 3 weeks ago. I was looking for stuff to do like trivia questions on my channel and different things, and I ran across that the mystery of the and a lot of it was, and they even tried to rectify it, but and it just I think it was Oscar Mayer to even come out and try to like do a selling point where they made theirs. They put the 10 wieners and 10 things, but it was too. It didn't work. It just
Yeah.
for all the way shit had been set up for so many, to change everything up for just that. It just like it didn't it didn't work.
There are other things you can do with your buns too.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with the bread, because people don't think it when it comes to making bread. They don't make just hot dog buns. Everything's set up in for all their shit they make. You make hamburger buns, they make the hamburger buns. You don't buy a pack of, you know what I mean? So they made hamburger buns, they made hot burger buns, they made hoagie bun. Everything they made was in fours. Nothing was so it won't really
You can
built
use
around a pack of hot
hot
dogs.
dogs.
And hot dogs are built around a pound, and about 8 wieners don't get it twisted, y'all, makes about a pound of meat. And that's kind of how it. And the way they did the sauce, you know how they do. Remember when they come through and they clip, everything was built for that number, and it was too much to. I'm fucking all over here with my hands. Sorry, y'all. If I can get somebody a seizure in a
Turn
minute.
extra hot dog buns into garlic bread or little
Yeah,
pieces or
yeah. But bread, that's just I toast them with peanut butter.
make a small hoagie sandwich.
Make a solid hoagie on it. I used to put open them up and toast them and put peanut butter on. I did that many a time. They're good.
Yeah.
Spread some peanut butter, toast them, and put peanut butter across them. Hell yeah.
You always throw your extra hot dogs in some beans or something.
Yep.
Bless them.
If you got them left over. Or you can buy 2 bags. You can cut up extra hot dogs in the beans to go with the hot dogs. Hot toast and peanut butter. Yeah, Becky. Yeah, good stuff. I love it. Protein, a little roughage, a little protein. Good stuff. Yeah.
Yep, beans and weenies.
Benedict mini.
I've even got some molasses so I can make it right.
Oh yeah, if it had some, that was some good. It was, yeah, beanie weenies. Yeah, I used to doing construction over years. Get a convenience store. Sometimes get the actual beanie weenies, but growing up young, just get the straight up plain, not the Bush's baked beans. I get those too. Those are good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. But we get this the straight up. I'd probably tell you just straight up fucking baked or not baked beans. You know what I mean? The straight up
But
beans.
the only difference between them big generic cans of baked beans and Bush's is a little bit of molasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
them
a
last.
little bit of molasses to them other ones, and they turn out just like Bush's baked beans.
Yeah, that. Add you a couple steps. We do then. Then cut up the hot dogs. Cut up the hot dogs. Remember cutting them up, put them like in a pan for a little bit, where they puff out on each end, like turn into little, just like the beanie weenies, homemade beanie weenies. But yeah, the baked, straight up. Porky bean. That's what I was getting at. The porky beans. That's what I meant to say. It's straight up. Get straight up porky beans. Cut up the little hot dogs into little. They puff out each side. Shit. Oh man. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. That was good stuff.
It's been a while since I had any of them. Way too many cigarettes. Here here in about 10 minutes, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Going on 4 o'clock, Slim.
Yeah, I was about to tell you. I just got this my last cold snack. Yeah, there's a couple spares in there. Something I left up there the other week, but all right. Yeah, but nah, this is the last one for me. I just finished off. It was good. It'll work out. I'll be drinking this longer than 10 minutes, but you shut down whenever you're ready. Me and my brother were teenagers. We're at Winn-Dixie, and we go through a couple of cans of beating weenies before getting them up so we could buy them. Oh wow, well that's better than me, Becky. My first job was at Winn-Dixie when I was 16. I'm 54 now, so whenever how many years ago that was. But it's about me because I used to eat puddings and stuff. I used to stock in that Winn-Dixie that was here. That I don't think Winn-Dixie's. I don't know if there's any left at all. Are they completely out of business, or I know they're not here anymore? But yeah, we used to din up some shit. I did them canned puddings and shit. Oh, that was good stuff. Those times, yeah. So. Yeah, let's say what's day? Yeah, Wednesday. So yeah, tomorrow's Thursday.
My first job would have been like that. That place sucked.
Went there for a little bit, Winn-Dixie. Then I tried to pee quick because I dropped out of school at 16 and went to work. I'd already been working with my stepfather in construction in the summer vacation before then, but like I said, I did that first, like, really on the books type job, to that Winn-Dixie for a little while. And PD Quicks was like a little fast food restaurant gig for a little while. And then I got out of them and I went to work for this guy, brick masoning, laboring. And then I just fell back into doing construction and pretty much did that.
Top of hot and humid and all them acid fumes and shit. Each of the little rooms had their own freaking 1960s radio hanging on the wall. And this one had pop rock station. That one had pop country station. That one had some talk station. All going full blast.
Oh, yeah. Wow, yeah. That was hard.
Yeah,
Oh, Publix brought them out.
it was not fun.
A few left in Florida. Okay. So I guess Becca, you in Florida? You in Florida? Whatever you? It's the East Coast. So I'm in North Carolina.
AM stations, you know,
Yeah.
same 6 records over and over and over.
Yeah.
4-hour shift, I'd hear Delta Dawn a dozen times. You know, from this one. Now, that one over there was probably playing Engelbert Humperdinck or something. 10 times a night.
Yeah, it's in there and all going, yeah, it's gotta be fucking crazy, right?
Well, that's right. I forgot you're in Texas. I hope you're staying dry, Becca.
Oh, yeah, with all that.
I hope you live on the hill. I really do.
I'm glad I see you in Alabama. I'm a Gulf Coast.
West Carolina and Ohio. Some of the people that have been in here tonight, I know where they're from. Thomas, he's from Florida. John's from Oklahoma. Ain't Sooner. See, you know, you gotta realize he's from Oklahoma. That's cool, Becca.
It's oh yeah, but it's hot in Alabama. It's hot everywhere. It's hot here too. Last right now, but it ain't even close to me. I'm pretty summer. I can deal with the hot temps a little bit better. Don't bother me as bad as the cold. Yeah, so that's figured. It's still so I can deal with that 75 outside right now. That's perfect.
Yep, Florida. Uh-huh.
Skunk from over it was up. Skunk is in Florida. Florida.
He's he's the one that posted the first video I ever saw of somebody driving upside down.
Oh, really? I got somebody that boy. Well, matter of fact, the treats. Uh, a side of treats that comes on my channel. He's been lately because he got a GoPro. Has been doing it for whatever reason. He can't figure it out. It's fucked up or whatever. So he tests them.
Yeah.
And they're upside down. So he just like fucking goes with it. He don't put a lot of videos out, but he's got a few of those. It's funny. He said that.
Yeah, it was weird. Right after I subbed to him, I seen a notice, and when I scrolled across it, sometimes they light up, start moving.
Right.
It was driving upside down. I thought, shit, I got to check that out. You know?
Right.
And I
Yeah.
didn't realize his camera had screwed up. His phone. Somehow it had gotten upside down.
Can't handle the heat or the cold. Oh shit! We need to be somewhere.
But we seem to be getting both of those every.
Yeah.
But it has been less cold here lately. Last couple of years, not so much, but there for a while it was really bad. Man, there was a year a while back, about 10 years ago. We grilled outside for Thanksgiving, and we grilled outside again for Easter. And here in Ohio, that is unheard of. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Saying it's cold there, right?
Yeah, if I'd have told my granddad that back in 1965, he'd have looked at me like I was stupid.
So you had 3 heads or some shit that was fucking. Yes, I'm. Stuff can change here. I'll probably be. I'll be up until October's about. Boy, October's about when it might be. Start thinking about something might really be about to start percolating. Come a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but usually about here, about October-ish, is when it might start the time to think about a jacket or a sweatshirt if you go out and think it might get dark for you get back in or something. You know what I mean? So we're
Yeah,
good.
here in October, the trees are losing their leaves. They're gone.
Yeah, we're just probably just starting to turn a little bit.
By Halloween, the trees are bare. Yeah, we've had several frosts, you know. But here lately, not so much. If I remember right, last Halloween, the trees were still green.
That's slowly kind of creeping in on us day by day now. It's like, wow, we're halfway through July.
Think about it, Slim. Uh, you know how much heat we humans create, right? I mean, you got factories, power stations, and all kinds of stuff creating heat, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say the atmosphere is like 60 miles or 100 miles or something thick, right? But you go up just 5 miles. That's all the taller Mount Everest is. 5 miles. You have to have oxygen to get to the top of Mount Everest.
All right.
If you're in a plane, you're flying over 5,000 miles up, you better have some extra oxygen. Anything over 5 miles, there isn't enough oxygen to breathe well.
Okay.
5 miles ain't crap. You can walk 5 miles in less than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That ain't far. We're creating all this heat. It's got to be affected. We have to. There's no way we cannot be affecting the warming of the planet, which yes is on a natural warming cycle,
Right.
but we're speeding it up a lot faster than it should be.
Yeah, well, I feel like maybe probably, or I guess some of it is the heat. But then what I could go anywhere, but how faster than it should be, but how fast should we be speeding up? We don't really know that. We never, that
Um,
ain't we we ain't got the manual for that either. You know what I mean?
Not walking encyclopedia, Joanne, but I did read where just a year or two ago they were saying that the ozone hole has repaired itself somewhat now that all the chlorofluorocarbons aren't messing with it. But yes, it has fixed itself some. Now we're in a solar storm cycle, and a lot of solar storms, and those reduce ozone too. So
But yeah, but like I said, I buy it, it's changing, and I buy it. We're probably obviously contributing to heat. We're putting out heat, and we're getting bigger. At I don't know.
yeah, almost
Biggest
every
thing is, man, we ain't got a manual. We don't know how much heat we're supposed to put. That's the only thing. It's climate. I do believe in climate change, and I know it's changing, and we're probably helping it change. But that's about far as. And other than that, I ain't. Yeah, no, some of this electric car bullshit. You know that ain't. You know that's all bullshit. I
well,
mean, I don't know. I mean,
if
that's still.
you're charging if you're charging your car with solar and you're not attached to the grid, well, yeah, I guess. But if you're attached to the grid, what good is an electric car?
Yeah, and
You know?
and you probably know enough about if solar fields are like they just put heat back, so that's kind of ridiculous too. But you know that solar are just putting heat that's reflecting right back to the so they're when yes all that's car fat. I just say just let it go, just let the shit do like it's been doing forever and ever and ever. We can't change it. We're like a flea. To me, we're like a flea on a dog's ass, is what I think. We're a flea to a dog's ass, to me personally. That's just my opinion. I mean, what the fuck can we do?
I hope old Mother Nature doesn't scratch at us, huh?
Yeah. It should scratch you, get the fucking around. You get itching at her, she'll scratch you on off of there, right? I mean, I don't know, but you know what I mean? The shit puts back, the windmills killing birds and they're vibrating the ocean. That's the electric cars, the batteries we're going to put back in the soil that don't even decompose. The
That
freaking
that's
mint,
the
all
other
that
thing
shit.
about electric cars.
I mean, it's all a
The
money
idea
grab.
of electric cars is great if the batteries aren't environmentally bad. And what they're using right now, yeah, they got to rake the land to get it, and then all kind of electricity and shit's got to be used to make the batteries. And then once the batteries have reached their 10,000 charge time, what the hell are you going to do with them?
Yeah, and they don't go. Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know, it's a big fucking money grab shit. You know, fuck. What do we do?
Yeah,
But I don't believe, like I said, I don't know. We ain't gonna change this shit. We're fucking, like please don't die. We can't do. I think me. Well, some of this I don't know, and I don't know enough of the facts, but I think we actually do by trying to change. I think they're doing more harm by trying to fucking.
oh, Carpo's still here. I didn't know you was still here, Carpo. Anyhow, yeah, have a good evening. Catch you next time.
Darn, when they both have electric cars. Well, I mean, I ain't got a problem with electric cars. Electric cars are fine. Electric cars, I don't feel like stuff. We can't go totally everybody have an electric car. That's not possible. If you want to have an electric car, fucking let's do it. But make everybody go. That's just thinking wrong. Lithium battery. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a big stinker for those rare earth elements they need for batteries and for cell phones.
Yeah. There's lithium batteries. All these. Uh,
Right now, China has the world's biggest supply of those chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
rare earth elements. There's a place in Greenland that has a whole bunch too, but it's untapped, and most of it's under ice.
Yeah. I think Africa has a good haul on that. That's why everybody's always on that. Because they have a problem with them slum.
Well, China tried to buy that place or lease it off of Greenland. And Canada and the United States government both freaked the fuck out, man. And Greenland's owned by Denmark, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Greenland with Trump's talking about doing that thing. Yeah. And I think they're kind of on board.
Greenland,
Something, yeah, and I think everyone like on board with like maybe letting if that goes down, we're going to take that over or whatever. I think it was Denmark.
yeah, they tend to blow up when they get in a flood. But then these days, these cars with electric windows and electric door locks, anything happen to your electrical system, you could get locked in that car. And gee, water and electricity go together real well, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's electrifying. Yeah.
Oh, there's a story for you.
Hair straightening.
Way back when they were drilling for oil here in Ohio, I knew some guys that worked on a crew. It was raining real bad one night, and the lights kept going out. And so some dumbass picked up one of them big ass 1 inch bolts that are like, 8, 10 inches long. And he walked over to the generator and yanked the fuse out and shoved that bolt in there. Boy, it's pouring down fucking rain. What do you think happened to him?
Fuck, what the fuck did he do that for?
I guess he wanted to die.
I guess.
It melted him to the deck. That's DC. It don't throw you away. It grabs a hold of you. And it melted him to the deck.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. Yeah, you can't fuck it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know how your welding rod sticks when you're sticking it? Well, that's what happens to DC.
Yeah. That kind of stuff, and his stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I call it evolution in action.
Yeah.
If you're that dumb, I guess you won't reproduce, will you?
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be that crass about it, but how stupid you gotta be? You know how them derricks got all them lights, and it's the generator running all them lights.
Mm-hmm.
It's pouring down rain. You can't use a bolt for a fuse. How dumb do you got to be?
Oh, it's crazy.
Hi, Larry. How's things over in Orient these days?
Drink up, then, Joe. Glass. Drop the cap to Dr. Pepper. Yeah, drink. Fuck that cap. like Becca said, a cap never existed. What's up, Laura Direct? Oh, what's up?
Yeah, if I was ever buy a new car, I'd have to. I don't know what I'd do. I don't want electric door locks. I don't want electric windows. I don't want heated seats. I don't even want electric seats. I'm good with a handle. You know?
Yeah, right. I got the van I drive to work a while back, and it had some issues. It had a window at one time right before I got a deal, whatever, did some work on an old van, 99 Mercury, but I think something went that with it because it set for before I got it from a buddy of mine, set for 4 years. He grabbed a hold of it. We got it going, was going to like flip it, and then at the time I was like, shit, you know what? Fuck, flip it. I said I can probably use this at the time. Now we know what we got, what we're working with, blah blah blah. But I guess somewhere along the line that window bin broke out for those years and rained in because shit was acting crazy. And this is a little Mercury 99 van with 2 doors. It's got fucking lights here. I took the fuses out, all that shit because lights come on their own. Doors went locked. The windows were like crazy. But anyway, I got locked out of it twice with just crazy shit just going out and opening the fucking door and like pull the handle and just hear everything locked. It's like, whoa, the fuck was that? Keys are in it. The fuck's you kidding me now? So yeah. Fuck that, that's crazy.
Yep. Well, now how much gas mileage would increase if you took all that electric shit off and put a smaller alternator on?
Yeah, you know that though.
You know, between less electricity need and the extra the loss in weight, I gained several miles per gallon.
Yeah, oh, all that shit adds up. Wire, copper, fucking shit weighs after a while. Pull all that shit out of a damn, like shit with a whole lot of bells and whistles and pull all that bells and whistle shit and put it in a pallet. It's probably pretty heavy.
Probably save a couple $100.
Nope. I think so.
Heck, all the electronics they got on stuff now, they got to have a pretty hefty alternator on. And why? There's another dumb question, guys. Why? Why do you make alternating current for a car that uses direct current for the spark, direct current for radio, direct current for the window motors, for the seat motors, for the heating system? It's all DC. Why do you have an alternator instead of a generator? Oh, generators don't break as easy. Is that what it is?
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got to change that alternating current back to DC to use it. So why?
Yeah, because they do it because they were like I said, car alternator puts out AC current. The only you got to usually a rectifier, rectify the situation. But a rectifier, the only thing is you got to have a rectifier in the mix so you can charge your DC battery back up.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I don't know why it's running up over.
Well, alternators tend to break a lot easier. The diodes and shit, I don't break. Huh? You don't need diodes in a DC.
Yeah. Let's get through generators. I don't know. I ain't looked a whole lot into it. Like I said, I fuck with the cars. I don't a whole lot. I ain't really looked into the deep dive a little bit more while we did go to the alternating cord power. And because to see the same thing it does even without an alternator, a lot of and shit maybe there is a reason why because a lot of I've had to change rectifiers on my 4-wheelers and my ATVs and shit because the ATVs don't have alternators, but they run off a stator. It produces, you do a DC battery to start the thing, but it produces AC current while it's running to run the ignition. I don't think the DC current can handle the ignition system. I think it's the problem in our newer cars because my 4-wheelers, they run,
I don't know why.
they got a rectifier to go back and charge your battery. But while they're running, you can, like, even a running 4-wheeler, if you know the right places to hook a couple of wires, you can run like a AC current off of it. It produces AC current while it's running. So you got to have a rectifier that usually tones it back to DC to charge it so you can recharge the battery. So there might be, I don't know, there's something into that. So a lot of the older vehicles, I think, with the more ignition systems.
I know the old
The ignition
starter.
systems is not hot enough. I don't think you can get the power out of the DC to run a modern ignition system. Unless you got like points and shit. It's not going to run.
They were always DC before. 1965 car didn't have any, with a generator, it didn't have any AC.
Yeah, but I think because they go back to the distributor and all that, the ignition like running for the fucking spark to the engine, and they don't run them off of the. And I don't think you can get that.
No, the old starters worked off a DC servo setup. You charge it, it pulls the magnet that way. Lets the charge go, and it comes back.
Starters.
Run your starter.
But I'm thinking the reason the alternators come in to run the engines with the actual like distributor and shit. I don't think you can do electronic ignition. I don't think it'll work with the DC. That's why the alternator. That's why it goes back to. That's what the alternator is. Something
electronic ignition is just basically a computer chip.
Yeah, that and then run different power. Where the old, we had a point system with point and breaker points.
Yeah,
had them in a matchbook.
Many of them back in the day. Yeah.
So matchbook, but I don't.
That was all DC though up until they changed to the electronic ignition.
Yeah, and I say it's what it is. Yeah. And most everything that runs in the car is still running on DC though. Most of that's still running on DC. So the alternator basically is for the ignition system itself for the vehicle.
Well, yeah, but all electricity for the car is being made by the elevator. It then has to get rectified back to DC.
Yeah, rectified to charge the battery back up so you can start.
Or to run the lights or the
and all that.
Speed or
exactly.
radio or and you lose energy during that transmission.
Yes.
Gas out the window.
Yeah. So it's like all that shit. Yeah, you don't need all that shit. It's like you say, you can go back, you get rid of all that shit. You can probably go back to putting. Yeah.
Wonder how things have been over in Hong Kong. You know what numbers are showing on my screen? Here on StreamYard, it gives you the time. Comment was made 0420.
420. I see that. What's up, Lauren Direct? It's about that time. Strike it up. Yeah, I see it too. 0420. Becca's is still at 422. Oh, not 422. 420.
Also, shutting down soon, Becca. So, yep. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Becca.
Nice meeting you, Becca.
It's been good to see you again. Just call her Biscuit.
So good. Got thing I know, so fuck around, find out by accident. Talking about biscuits. I've been here talking about biscuits one night and said, what that little slimmy motherfucker say? He say biscuit? No, I said I had biscuits for breakfast. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I got 20. But yeah, whenever you do, don't let me whenever you want to roll out. You roll out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see what's that say up there. 316.
I got it 3:15:30 because I'm on a little bit of delay, but yeah, you about 3:16 on it.
Well, it's pretty blurry, so I can't really read it.
Yeah, it's 3:15. You almost be 3:16 in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks for coming up.
yeah, man, no problem. I'll probably be whatever tomorrow doing regular, but Thursday. Anybody want to check that out? I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'll be doing something. Like I said, I'm probably gonna roll some of these old rock shit, like fucking 60 shit or something. I don't know. Thursday, I'm gonna let it all hang out.
Yeah.
Boy, music. 3:22. Hey, oh, Joanne's an hour behind us, but yeah. Peace. Appreciate you.
You know, I meant to tell you something, Slim.
What's that?
Palm out. That's peace.
Oh yeah.
And that's fuck you, King of France.
Oh, is it really? Well.
That's
So
it.
all my damn
It's a time when King of
French fried
France.
all my French fried motherfuckers that come on here. I'm sorry, but hey, I think at least the emoji I use when I like comment on people, I think it's that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace. There you go. Thank you, because I don't fucking do that. And unless one of these French fried motherfuckers on here, I'll be like,
There was a King of France that was having a problem with the English archers. They were way too good for him. So any of them that he captured, he cut their fingers off. The two that grabbed the string.
yeah.
And all the guys who still had fingers said, fuck you, King of France. I still got my fingers, bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. I still knocking there. Yeah, I've heard that one too. That was their thing. It's because you couldn't, and you can't. I think where it takes your middle finger, and that's kind of where the fuck you came in the thing at the same time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because and you can't have shot bow, and you can take that one out. It's gonna be you can't fucking do it. It's hard, not as well. But yeah, so yeah, for now on,
Yep.
unless I got some French people in here pissing me off, then I'll be like, eh. But yeah. But yeah, you're right, because the emoji's even that way.
Yep.
Peace. Appreciate you, man. Y'all be good.
Yep. See you later.
All right.
Good night, Joanne.
Figure out how to get the fuck out of this establishment. Hold on. There we go. Can't do it over
There's
here.
a thing somewhere.
Yeah, I get out.
Yep. Good night, Joanne. Anybody else that's here, good night. And thank you, everybody that saw. Catch y'all on the flip side.